I think you're going to get this wrong. Actually, I think you're going to get most of this wrong because a few years ago, spotting AI was easy. Everything sounded like this. Dear valued professional, I hope this message finds you well. Immediately suspicious. Nobody speaks like that. But AI has improved a lot to the point where I'm not entirely convinced most people can tell the difference anymore. And that matters because today you're reading emails, social media posts, sales messaging, blogs, customer support, responses, even comments online, without always knowing whether a human wrote them or not. So in today's video, it's going to be a challenge. I'm going to show you 5 different pieces of content, and your job is simple. Decide human or AI. And what I want you to do is I want you to keep the score. No cheating. And after every single round, we'll break down exactly what gave it away. Because understanding how AI sounds might be one of the most valuable skills you can develop over the next few years. So let's play. Right. Human or AI? I'll give you a few seconds. What do you think? Honestly, this one is difficult because both humans and AI can write like this. The pacing feels nice. The sentences are short. There's some emotion. There's a lesson. It sounds intelligent. Ready? This one was AI. Here's why. It sounds good, almost too good. Every sentence perfectly sets up the next one. The message feels universally true and nobody would disagree with it. But there's actually something missing. Specifically, where's the business? What systems? What meetings? What happened? AI often writes ideas that feel meaningful without actually ever revealing anything. It's insight shaped, but not always insight. And once you start noticing that, you'll see it everywhere. Human or AI? Think about it. This one feels casual. It's slightly messy. No perfect structure, no corporate language. The thoughts sort of wander around, and honestly, that's exactly how humans write. The answer is a human. And here's the interesting part. Humans leave fingerprints. We forget things. We add unnecessary details. We randomly mention lunch. We break our own sentence structures. Real communication is usually slightly inefficient. And that's often what makes this actually believable. And the funny thing is, when actually making it sound more human actually means making it sound slightly messier. Right, this one might be too easy. Human or AI? Hopefully, by now, you're saying definitely AI, because this is one of AI's favorite things to do, generalize. Everything sounds correct, everything sounds sensible, everything sounds useful. And yet, nothing is actually useful. Improve efficiency. Brilliant. How? Build systems. Fantastic. But which ones? Continuously optimize. Right, okay. What does this actually mean? This is what I call a business wallpaper. It fills space, it looks nice, it adds no value. And honestly, I think we're entering a period where average content is going to be a struggle because AI can produce average content infinitely. So the advantage becomes specific experiences, unique stories, personal options, and real observations. Things AI can't really actually invent, at least not yet. So, human or AI? This one is tough because modern AI is becoming very good, right, at empathy. And customer support is one of the areas where AI is improving incredibly quickly. Ready? This one was AI. And here's why. The response is perfect, almost suspiciously perfect. It validates feelings, it apologizes, it solves the problem, and everything is neatly packaged. Humans don't always communicate this clearly. And the bigger lesson, AI is getting extremely good at functional communication, at support, at documentation, at summaries, at internal updates, at follow-ups. And honestly, this is why businesses are adopting so quickly, because a huge percentage of communication is repetitive. AI does not get tired of repetitive. Humans do. So we'll go again. Human or AI? Take a guess. This one is human. And the giveaway is imperfection. The post has a strange pacing, random pauses, an awkward ending, and there's no massive lesson, no grand conclusion, and it feels like somebody thinking out loud. Humans often communicate in unfinished thoughts. AI usually wants to finish everything neatly, tie everything together, deliver a lesson. Humans are much more comfortable leaving little gaps, and oddly enough, those gaps make us trust them. And here's the weird conclusion to it. I don't think this gets easier. I think it gets harder because AI is improving incredibly quickly. And honestly, sometimes I can't tell anymore. And I also think that we are asking the wrong question. This is the big point of the video. The important question isn't, can you spot AI? The important question is, can you spot value? Because I don't actually care whether a meeting summary was written by AI or not. I care whether it was useful. I don't care if an AI is drafted as an email. I care whether communication was clear. I don't care if AI helped me write a blog. I care whether it actually taught me something. The future probably isn't human versus AI. It's human and AI working together. Because if a human is producing rubbish and low value stuff, then that's not going to benefit them or anyone. And the people who understand both of these languages, the languages of humans, the language of the machines, are probably going to have a huge advantage. So how did you do? Right? Did you beat me? Did you get fooled? Because honestly, every time I play these games, I realize something. AI is becoming increasingly difficult to spot. And genuinely, useful thinking stands out to me. Specifically stands out. Experience stands out. Stories stand out. Original opinion stands out. And that's where you've got to think about, well, where am I or where am I not going to use this? I'm not saying you replace every bit of your writing with artificial intelligence, but there's certain times and periods, potentially sales funnels or decks or pages or certain emails that probably might be better off having AI supporting writing it. But there's also some content with your personal brand, which is going to be better for you to just speak naturally. There's going to be wins in both of these areas. And there'll be people who know when to use AI and when to inject something uniquely human. And okay, right, I want to get to the point which is going to be nice and simple here, because I think that there's all this confusion of judgment around AI. It is not going anywhere. And in the next 2 to 5 years, especially, probably up to 90% of content that we see online is going to be AI generated. So are we going to live in a period where we're suddenly just going to judge everything? No, we're going to live in a period where we judge people using AI poorly, because AI is going to get that good that you would have no idea if it is actually AI or not. So the point now is to actually get AI to a point where it's actually good for you, while also knowing what your voice is, how you speak, and presenting you and your personality as well. But the biggest win, because this is just about a game today, the biggest win for me is not about just creating random tools and using chatbots and writing an email like we've spoke about today. It's about building a central operating system for your business. And that's what I've spent the last 12 months building with Titan Code OS. And it's basically a combination of both subjective, objective data, goals, targets, and central intelligence system for your business, rather than having scattered sheets all over the place and no way to actually communicate with it to see where you need to improve to scale your company. And that's the exact system that I've created in the last 12 months. And then what I've also done is I've created copy and paste SOPs to set up Claude projects, co-work at high level for you independently inside your own business, so you can get on top of using these tools properly. So there's no more scattered AI across 10 different tabs or 15 different subscriptions and you're only using 3 of them, because it does happen. And I'd love for you to find out more about what we do at the Coach Consultant. And if you do want to apply, the link is in the description. We read every single application. I do it personally because I want to make sure someone's the right fit. And I hope to see you on the next video and on a call as well.